Hey,
Live.
welcome back to the YouTubes. Your favorite pod. Here's a situation. 30 episodes in, finally got a guest. Give it up for my man D Wells.
What's up,
And
partner?
you're freezing again, so that's great.
God damn it.
I just see you looking down. Okay, we're moving. We're just gonna keep doing it. Who cares? We're gonna keep moving forward. Dylan is one half of the Real Spill podcast, which I just heard is no longer a podcast. Dylan, what are your thoughts on it?
It is what it is, man. Show's done. It's not like you got a lot of views, but it's cool. It's done.
You had more subs than me, though. Must be nice.
I do? I didn't always check.
My dad's my biggest supporter.
Is he? How many subs did you have?
I have like 22.
I know I'm one of them, I'm pretty sure.
And I love every single one of you. To the
We love you, people.
19 men and 3 women, I love y'all.
All right, buddy.
We have a lot to talk about today. Dude, you're freaking lagging and glitching and it's bothering me.
God damn it, son of a bitch. I don't know who's on what, bro.
Do you not see it on your screen? Or am I only
No,
seeing it?
I don't see it on my screen.
Do I look clear?
Yeah, you're clear on
All
my
right.
screen. It's horse shit.
We're just going to keep moving forward, you know? So, Dylan, you just moved to San Antonio. How's that been? How's the job search looking?
I'm still a stay-at-home piece of shit right now. I don't have a job. Still looking. I'm not a lazy bitch. I just can't find a job. Nobody's hiring. God damn
Toby
it.
has entered the chat.
Yeah, you're right. You're right on that one.
Stupid, dude.
Fuck, no, it's not been good. Like, the fucking second week here, I got fucking into a car accident. It's horse shit. It's fucking terrible. Absolutely fucking horse shit.
Fuck, what happened?
We're on the highway. I'm coming. Like, you think it's funny? My day wasn't going great already, dude. Like, the plumbing here, it was fucked up. I had to do all kinds of shit, and it ended up being like a simple fix. So I was even more pissed. I was like, whatever. I go to the dog park. It's like it's Thursday. I go to the dog park. I come back. I'm literally like 5 to 10 minutes from my house, and like this asshole just like fucking rear ends my car, like because he's not paying attention, going like 60 miles an hour, and fucks my car up. Like, it still needs to be evaluated, but I'm pretty sure it's fucking totaled. I was pissed. I was like, my day couldn't have gone any fucking worse. So now I'm just like stuck at the house doing nothing.
When did this happen? Last week?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, damn. And you didn't talk about it on the pod?
No.
That's fucking funny. You're just like, yeah, I got in a car.
Yeah, I got like absolutely
Oh, fuck.
bullshit.
It's funny because you're obviously fine, but just saying,
Yeah,
I got in a
fine,
car accident is just funny.
It was, yeah, like nothing happened to me or the dogs or anything, but he like fucked up my car completely. Like the trunk, it was like caved in. Like the fucking bumper was pretty much hitting the tires on the back end. The whole back window was shattered. I was like, thank you so much for ruining this fucking car for me. I appreciate it. I didn't want to go anywhere. Like, I didn't want to drive during the day or something, go somewhere.
Luckily, your weight kept the car even. There's no chance of you flipping. So good on you for that.
Very funny. Very fucking funny.
I thought you were gonna work with Mason, your brother.
I'm not blaming him, but I keep getting the runaround. It's just killing me. I don't know.
You can always come in Tesla and hate it like I do.
Are you still working 60 hours a week?
We have a lot of people who work from, 512s. I hate it. Just living my sucky life, just hating it, you know?
Are you stacking dough, though?
Yeah, there's a shitload of people that live in San Antonio. I mean, yes and no. Because I have a house now and like more bills and more bullshit to deal with. And I'm in a fucking HOA house, which is GAY. Yeah, we moved in.
Yeah, it is GAY.
Late May. And then you look at my new studio. Got my freaking PS4 right here. Got my pod shit here. My posters.
Yeah, I see the Lincoln Park. How queer of you.
Hey, fuck you. I got it like 5 years ago and I still have it.
PS4? Get a PS5 already, bro. God damn.
Until my PS4 breaks and doesn't work, then I'll get a PS5. I'm not throwing down $700.
It's not $700. I'm pretty sure.
I got it from Ricky like 5 years ago, and he had it for 10 years already. It's gone.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong.
Got a deal on it.
Dude, a PS5 costs like $400 now, like $4 or $5. It's not fucking $700-$800.
But I just rather wait till it doesn't work anymore
Your
because
thing probably doesn't
I'm
work already.
a
It probably sounds
conservative
like a
person.
jet engine. It probably sounds like a jet engine.
It doesn't actually works pretty well. I don't. Toby likes more than I do, and he has a PS5,
Toby
but he
probably has
has
shittier
McDonald's
internet
Wi-Fi, so that's
because he
why.
lives in
Yeah,
Golia. That's why.
he has 20 people in his house on the Wi-Fi, and he lives by McDonald's, so his Wi-Fi lags all the time.
What is he doing? Because yeah, obviously he's still at his
Uh,
mom's house. I'm not hating. I'm just saying he's still
yeah,
there,
he's
right?
still welding. Yeah, he's like weekends he has off, or certain weekends, and then he'll be gone for like Monday through Friday, just welding, staying in a hotel, and then come back on the weekends, and then like once the job is done, he's off for like a week or two until they find them another job.
What happened to him getting a house? I was just
But
wondering. I
I'm
haven't talked to
assuming
him in
he's
a while.
home. He's still working on it. I think he's still saving up. But you know how the old ball and chain can be. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're trying to build the perfect house, probably. I'm like, just weld a house together. Shit, dude, you work enough, and you have a fucking Cummins truck with a
just
welding machine and a Mexican in it. Just
just
weld a house.
just weld a fucking metal house, a steel house. That's not a great idea. Yeah, but San Antonio can lick my balls so far. And as for going to Tesla to work 60 hours a week to make chump change, no, thank you.
Chump change, but it depends. Like you have freaking a degree, you have experience in certain shit, so you could apply for like a process technician or an engineer or something. You wouldn't go as a PA and make the bare minimum. With
Yeah,
your
but then it's
credentials, you could
in
get
Austin. I live in San Antonio. I'm not fucking driving like 2 hours a
yeah,
day,
but it's
like
like
there, and 2 hours
it's like
back.
outside Austin. It's like Del Valley. It's like right off the toll roads. You're not driving into Austin. It's off the
Was
toll
that like
roads.
South
So
Austin?
it's from yeah, it's near Southish. A lot of people from San Antonio work there, and the commute's over an hour, a little over an hour. Bitch, I was driving 2 hours for 6 months. How you doing? I was getting four
Yeah, but
hours
you
of
had the
sleep,
intention.
working 12 hours.
You had the intention of moving to Austin, so that like you already knew you needed a job, so you're just like finalizing your job. Like you were.
Oh yeah, dude, freaking comedy calls, and I sent it to voicemail, and then I was like, maybe I should answer it this time. So I want to do comedy. Austin's a place to do it. I need a job to pay for shit because it's hella expensive out here, and your boy's working at Tesla, just hating it.
First of
You
all,
know,
comedy definitely did not call because you are not that funny. TM. Um,
comedy called me, texted me, emailed me, and I was like, fine. You got mud on my tits. I'll do it, dude. I'll do comedy. What is it? Mud on your tits? Egg on your face? Whatever. You know what I mean.
mud on. I haven't heard mud on your tits. That's a little weird. It's a little weird. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh, have you been doing any gigs lately?
I last episode I posted, I was like 2 weeks ago that I did stand up because I we worked 512s, and before we were like on uh AWS, which is like 3 days on,
Yeah.
4 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off, and I was able to go like every week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. But since schedule changed, I have to like call in work so I can miss a day and prepare my set and go on because the sign up starts at 7. We get out at 6. By the time I get home, it's like 7
Hmm.
because the parking lot's like a 10-minute walk to my car and then traffic, and then it's like 40 minutes from my house from work. So I have to call into work if I want to do a mic. So that's what I've been doing.
How how
And I
ass?
crushed.
Did
Yeah, it
you
was
did you
annoying.
crush?
I crushed in front of 7 people. Okay.
I figured it was gonna be a single digit. It's cool. I'll be the eighth, but I'm definitely bringing a tomato just in case it's not funny.
Bitch. It's weird. That place I go to, like half the time, there's like maybe 10 crowd members, but this time there was only like 4 crowd members and like 3 or 4 comics. And comics are the worst crowd members because they won't laugh. They're just the whole time you're up there, they're like this.
Yeah, they're dicks because they don't want to see you be
So
funnier than them. Obviously.
yeah, but luckily I had some people laughing, and there were new jokes, which made me even happier because I usually eat
Was it
shit with new jokes.
was it like an actual comedy club or was it just like a bar and like stand up?
It's a coffee shop. It's a coffee shop in San Marcos, but like there's a coffee shop. It's an old house. Like someone used to live in this house, but they made it into a coffee shop, and then they have like a basement, like cellar type thing.
Yeah.
So it's a coffee shop, and then you open a door and go downstairs, and they have like a little stage and like 15, 20 chairs set up, and like lights and a mic. It's pretty cool. Like
So
it's
next
pretty.
time you have a set, you need to tell me so I can go.
Do that. Yeah, it's in San
I've been
Marcos, so I mean, you're closer
yeah,
to San
so
Marcos than
I'm
Austin
closer.
anywhere from San
Obviously, that's why
Antonio.
I've been telling you. Tell me so I can go. I would happily go. I support the brothers.
Just make fun of you for 3 minutes. No one knows who you are. I'm just like, look at this fucking guy. What is he? 300? Sir, how much do you weigh?
I'll kick your ass, damn it.
I just use all your personal shit against you, and they're like, man, this guy's good. He knows this guy. He's never met him before.
Fuck
Like,
you.
sir, you look like your name's Dylan Kyle, and am I right? Or am I right?
All right, buddy. Were you out here slinging
Stupid.
government name? That's great.
It's fine. Dude, I went to HEB earlier after I hit the gym.
Sure, brother.
The guy saw my Goliad. I was wearing a Goliad shirt, and he was like, Goliad, huh? Class of 03. And he shook my hand. This dude looked 55 years old. And he said, class of 03. I don't know how old you are. If that's your class, you're maybe, what, 40?
18,
Give or take?
38, 28, 38. Yeah, he's like 40, roughly.
40. This dude looked fucking terrible. He looked
probably
55.
Like he's probably like right at 40. Did he say who he was?
He did, but I forgot because he looked like a Joe Schmo, average kind of guy, just old. He's like, yeah, my dad ran a state park for 13 years, then I took over for 10 years, and now I'm a peer. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get a fucking Dr. Pepper Zero. I don't know who you are. Why are you telling me this? I don't care.
What are the
And I
odds
was like,
of that
dude,
one?
it's so weird how in San Marcos. And I was like, yeah, class of 17. And I was like, all right, forgot my way. I want my soda. But it's like,
Yeah, I
dude,
can
the
see you doing
older
that.
generation, yeah, I was like this the whole time. Like my face is like this everywhere, so
Yes, I
people
know.
know to leave me the fuck alone. I'm just,
Yes, I know.
but I was like, man, the older
You're a
generation,
dick.
guys used to look old as fuck, and now people are like 28 looking 15 still, like men.
Yeah,
There's
genetics,
something in the
bitch.
food, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
like
think it's
fucking
genetics, dude. I think
Well, yeah, you're right. It's fucking processed food and all these chemicals we get put in. You know, like half of our shit is banned in like every other country. Not every other country. I'm exaggerating, obviously,
oh
but
yeah,
it's like it's horse shit.
yeah, it's so weird. Like my dad looked 30 when he was like 17,
Yeah, we
and
don't
I
get like
still look
actual.
fucking 18.
Yeah, we don't get like actual whole food now. We get like bullshit processed and whatnot.
Does Papa John's count as Whole Foods? Because if so, your boy's getting Whole Foods in the system.
It does not, and I can't remember the
Let me
last
some
time I
Papa
had Papa
John's.
John's. It is good. I haven't had it in a while.
I had it recently. I used to be a Domino's guy, and then I tried Papa John's, and I was like, let him say the N word however many times he wants. The guy makes great pizza, okay?
Pizza is good.
The Papa John's was a guy. He said the N word like 30 times, and then he like stepped down from the company. And he said he took classes on how to stop saying the N word. I'm like, dog, just stop saying it. He made like a whole story
How do you
about
take
he's working
classes?
hard to not exactly. He made a whole story and was like on the news and shit about like I'm working on being a better person. You know, I've been taking classes. I've been trying not to say it. I'm like, guy, just don't say it. Just use a different word. Use any other word. He's just in the back making pizzas. Inward, inward, here.
God damn it.
So stupid, dude. All right, let's get into let me see. So we got a few current events. One I got to talk about because you're somewhat not so much now. I'm assuming, but like in the wrestling world. But John Cena is finally retiring after like 20 years of wrestling, like 22
It's a
years of
sad day.
wrestling.
It's a sad day. I have still not seen him in
That's,
any picture ever.
he's like
Easy. Easy.
47 and still in great shape.
And apparently drug free for life.
Yeah, he's in a.
So
I mean, I don't know.
That's what he said. That's what he said. You got to believe the goat.
I want to believe it, but I'm also not sure. Like he doesn't look overly juiced like The Rock obviously is. At 52, the guy's juiced to the gills. There's no way The
Well,
Rock
yeah,
is
you can
natural.
tell
Just
he
say
is
you're on
because when
steroids. No one cares.
yeah, because obviously, like when he was younger, he was clearly like natural. He didn't have like the defining look, and then like I think you said a while back, like he hit like a movie role and he had to get like super swole, and ever since then he's been like fucking super jacked. But yeah, I'm not a big
It was
wrestling
like
fan anymore because that shit is like absolutely like terribly fake now. I'm like, dude, this shit is ass. Like, where was the old school shit when we were growing up? The real wrestling. Obviously, it was fake then, but
well, yeah,
it like
dude.
may look a lot better.
Yeah, blame fucking CTE.
God damn it.
They found all of sports found out about it fucking 10 years ago. Now they can't even take chair shots anymore and get slammed on their head and break necks. I mean, what are we doing here?
Pussies.
It's sports
Um,
entertainment, okay?
yeah,
Entertain
they're
me.
gonna
Break a neck.
wherever they hang them up. I don't know. They're gonna have to hang John Cena's jorts up somewhere because those
We
things
need
are
Crispin
fucking.
Wall back.
All right, buddy. All right. No, seriously. Hang up his jorts in like I don't
I
know
said
Staples
it.
Arena or something. I don't or what is it? Fucking Crypto.com Arena now or shit.
Some bullshit Bitcoin place.
I'm pretty sure it's Crypto.com instead of Staples Center. But hang him up there. His shit needs to be in the Raptors because that guy
Yeah,
is a
but
legend.
he's a legend, dude. And the fact that he's been that jacked his whole career, like he looks relatively the same. He's a little aged older. Yes, he's lost
His
some
face,
muscle,
yeah,
but dude, he's still pretty fucking for 47, he's pretty fucking jacked still. And he's been
yeah.
like that for like over 20 years. So
Word life.
I won't be I won't be surprised if he did juice, but he seems like he just has a strict ass disciplined lifestyle because he looks fucking great.
And shout out John Cena in The Marine because I watched that yesterday. Literally fire. Even
Dude,
though
I
his
love that
movies
movie.
are,
I showed Kaylee that movie and she said it was dumb.
it was not. We get it. He doesn't have that many scenes like talking and whatnot, but he still kicks their ass. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Like
it was his first
beginning
movie
was so
too. So
terrible.
yeah, he's not
The
going to be a
beginning was
great
like
actor.
so bad. You could see like the fucking CGI and all the guns and shit. It was terrible. But John Cena. Oh, that and 12 rounds. 12 rounds is legit. But
I haven't
if we're
seen that in so
talking,
long.
it's quality. I forgot. I don't know what platforms are right now. But we got so many fucking platforms. You can't even like. I don't know. You got to pay for all these subscriptions just to watch shit. But I need to know
Yeah, fuck
top
that.
4 Mount Rushmore of wrestlers.
Ooh, Mount Rushmore. I feel like mine changes a lot. Of course, it's no wrestlers now. It's going to be like older ones because that's
Yeah,
when
yeah,
wrestling was
obviously.
great. But right now, I can say Mount Rushmore's 4, right? 4 people.
Yeah. Yes. Dumbass.
Okay, so John Cena, obviously. Kurt Angle, Olympic medalist with a broken freaking neck. Eddie Guerrero
All
from
right.
El Paso, Latino Heat. And Crispin Wall, obviously.
All right, now we're just being idiots. All right, we're just being idiots. You might as well have said fucking Carlito.
Hold on. No, but those 3, okay. Cena, Angle, Eddie Guerrero. I guess the 4th one, it's a toss up between The Rock or Stone Cold. Pick either one of them. I don't care.
Give
Those
me
are my 4.
Cena, Stone Cold. I'm gonna have to go. One of my personal favorites, near and dear to my heart, fucking Jeff Hardy, baby. Jeff Hardy, and if I had a that shit right there. When they came out at WrestleMania, dog, that shit was fire. If your hair didn't stand up, I don't know what's wrong.
Glow sticks, just
Start throwing shit up. Yeah. Yeah, Cena, Stone Cold, Hardy. Hardy's a personal favorite. He's definitely not like the GOAT or anything, but him. And I'm gonna have to go. Give me Goldberg. Goldberg's out here killing it.
weak, dude.
Not weak.
Goldberg isn't a great wrestler though.
It's mine.
That's why I wouldn't put him. Okay, yeah, that's your mount. That's your Rushmore. My
It's my
Rushmore
mount.
would kick your ass, but that's fine. That's your Rushmore. Okay?
Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Okay, I'll kick your ass.
But yeah, dude. I believe he's fucking steroid free because he's disciplined as hell. Do you have Yeah, I like the Marine. That was his first movie. Of course, it wasn't great because it's his first movie. He's not used to like acting in a movie. Wrestling is different than that. But I put it on. Kaylee hated it. She was like, "Yeah, I don't want to watch The Military Man ever again." I was like, "It's the Marine. How dare you?"
She
fucking
fucked it up.
had his platinum album in the soundtrack.
Word life.
Dude, John Cena made an album and went platinum as a wrestler. That's how fucking goated he was in like 05, 06.
Did he make the
That's
album
crazy,
before
dude.
he was? No, so he made it after he was a wrestler. So it definitely went platinum
Yeah.
because he was like that famous,
Wrestling.
I guess. But
Yeah.
it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Dude, the album cover was his damn championship belt.
I know.
And it went platinum. Crazy, dude. There's a part in the movie with what's that guy from Terminator 2, the bad guy that's in that movie? You know his
Yeah.
name? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. It's the Terminator, the cop.
Yeah. So stupid. He was they're like so Cena's in the cop car behind him, and they're like four people in that SUV, and they're all
Yeah.
shooting at him, and he's like, "Shoot him already!" And the black guy's like, "What do you think we're doing?" He's like, "Missing." So stupid,
Yeah,
dude.
it's just fucking stupid.
Comedy.
I just like how they're walking through the jungle. They're just walking through the jungle, and he was like, "Why does everything got to be racial with you? Like everything's about being black." And he's just like, "Really? Like you're gonna tell me that?"
Dude. In other news, Steve-O is set to undergo D-cup breast surgery.
What
are
the
your thoughts
fuck?
on that?
Why?
Let me look at it. He said, I came up with the idea a few years ago to get a boob job and just film a bunch of legitimately fun hidden camera pranks with me in disguise. I mean, dog, how you're going to get tits surgically put on you to do pranks? First off, Steve-O's not that good of an actor to pull off disguises, much less change his fucking voice. How is he going to change his voice? If you hear him talk, you're going to know it's Steve-O. It's like, hey, dude, I'm actually Steve-O. This is my prank show. Like, hey, asshole. You have the most distinct voice in the world.
At this point, I think they're fucking bored, bro. Just go back and make another Jackass. That's what they need to do.
Apparently he does stand-up, too, which is, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
Like, their comedy's based off, like, stunts and shit, which is funny, but, you know, actual stand-up, I don't know, bro. Dude, why not just wear fake boobs?
Exactly. I mean, dude, why not get your fucking throat surgically, get your vocal cords surgically fixed? Because you sound like an asshole. You sound like you smoked 30 packs a day for the past 30 years.
Probably has.
He sounds like, my name is Sharon. I've been a smoker for 40 years. He sounds like that.
Shout out Wild Boys.
He sounds like a Long Island mom. So stupid, dude. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He has like his podcast in his van, and he has like everyone on there. I'm like, dog, how much at this point? How much money do you need, dude? He has Jackass Resids. He's doing stand up. He has a pod. Like, he's made all the money he can make. Like, why is he doing this?
Because
he's
like
a real jackass.
He's probably bored. Probably just out of boredom. They just need to make another Jackass, even though the last one they made was really not that funny. The stunts they did were kind of shitty, but it's just me.
I barely remember it.
I
just remember Francis Ngannou punching.
Oh yeah, he fucked that guy up.
Francis Ngannou punched Aaron in his nuts and his crotch.
Oh yeah, the one I vividly remember
is Aaron McGehee.
Yeah, Steve-O's on he's a mime, and they got the skateboard shit, like the skateboard guillotine, and he fucking drops it on his shins. That's my favorite one on there because that shit was not that funny.
No. Shins, dude. Fuck that noise. Certain either fast food restaurants or restaurants across or specifically in California, because of course, liberal California, they're gonna have Filipino Zoom waiters at restaurants now.
Wow.
Filipino waiters through Zoom. Wow. Now, how annoying is it talking to someone who isn't a full-blooded American when you're ordering shit? Because they never understand you, right? And you don't understand them. But now these guys are like, let's put them in front of a screen and have them take your order. The problems are endless. Dude, imagine going to a coffee shop and just being like, hey, can I get 5 shots of rice? They're like, what size? You're like, from the accent alone, I'm pissed. From the accent alone, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Like, how many shots?
What did you say? Like, I'm gonna be like, what? Excuse me? We're gonna have like fucking like 10 different conversations at the same time. I'm like, no,
it's gonna be like an old Filipino grandma.
Like, fuck. Like, what did you say? Like, no, bitch. Why is that?
It's gonna be someone's Filipino grandma. She's gonna talk to you like you're the asshole, like you don't understand. She's like, come on, what do you want? What do you want? She's gonna say it like that. You're like, what? What do you want? She's gonna say it like that, like a fucking Mexican.
Like it's my fault you're here and have to speak English. Like, yeah, I'm the burden. But a dick.
I want a toasted bagel of cream cheese with no dog in it. Filipinos eat dogs.
Fuck the liberals. Texas, bitch. Republican.
Oh, we're on our Republican shit? It's the only Republican shirt I own.
Is that
Black
Republican?
Rifle Coffee. Don't let the name distract you. It is Republican. It has the word black in it, but it's Born and Bred Veteran Company.
So was it a
Let me get in my
black
hold on. Let me get in my Republican character. Republican character real quick. Hold on. I need absolute silence while I get in a character. Absolute silence. Absolute silence while I get in a character. How you doing? It's your boy Joey Watkins, aka Joey Dump, aka JW. I'm a fucking Republican. My Lord and Savior Donald J. Trump. It sounds like Jesus H. Christ. Is that a surprise? No, it's not. Speaking of Donnie J. Trump, my boy got shot in the fucking ear, and he's okay. I'm drinking a
First of all,
DC in honor of DT.
didn't get shot in the ear. They said it was shards of glass that clipped his shit. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, a bullet shouldn't have gotten that fucking close to him in the first place.
Well, obviously, duh. Fucking a former president.
Okay, well,
let's just
get into what I want to talk about.
Your upcoming elected president, I'm willing to admit that because obviously we were just in a better economical state from 2016 to 2020 when he was in fucking office. Then Biden comes in. Oh, well, I want to do this. And then, oh, wait, what was I saying? No, bitch. We don't want that shit.
You're
fucking
preaching
idiot.
to the fucking black woman choir. Okay?
Look,
okay?
you can say what you want about him. If people like saying he's a bigot and whatnot and all this and that, like he's racist. Some people won't debate you with that.
First and first, mostly, let's stop acting like everyone isn't a little bit prejudiced because a lot of people are prejudiced.
Look, I'm not saying
prejudice isn't racist.
Yes, because we covered that before.
Prejudice is like. Let me just talk about this because we need to kill some time anyway, and I feel strongly about this. Racism is when you are stopping an opposite nationality or ethnicity of someone to do what they want to do. So if a white guy stops a black man from going into a store because he's black and because his grandmother works in that store, that would be racism.
So
he's stopping him.
That's prejudice. That's prejudice. That's what that would be. Racism. We covered this.
How is that prejudice?
I agreed with Ulyss. It's prejudice against black people. Racism is systematic. So it's more like a broader spectrum, systematic. That's what racism is, within the law. Not within the law, but that's an example of law and shit. It's a systematic problem. That's what racism is. Prejudice is like you said, oh, he's black, I'm not gonna let him in. That's what that is.
That seems more racist than prejudice, though, because you're stopping a black man from going into a store.
I'll let you debate it with you.
You're going out of your way to stop him from walking in. Prejudice to me is you go into a pizza place and you see that the pizza place is run by Filipino women. You're like, and then you just leave and walk out. That's prejudice. You're like, I don't trust Filipinos with pizza. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
That's the same thing.
I consider that prejudice.
If a black man comes in, you don't allow him. I'm not gonna let him in because he's black. It's prejudice.
No, but you're stopping him from going into the store as to where you're going into the pizza place and you're like, Filipino women.
Okay,
no
but
thanks, and you leave. No one's stopping you.
That's just in reverse role. In one instance, hey, you own the store, you don't let them in, or you're going into their store. You can argue what you want. I'll let you argue with Ulyss because he can definitely speak more so to it, but that's just what I'm going to say. But back to Donnie T. From Texas. We're from Texas.
So we got the news. Donnie T got shot. I was playing COD. I died in search, which rarely happens. Okay.
That is. Hey, time out. Time to fuck out. First of all, that's a lie. Second of all, you were fucking playing COD and didn't invite me. What a dick. Because you keep your shit offline. COD. You can still join the party. You keep your shit offline, you dick. I don't play COD because nobody gets on.
Dylan, me and Toby have talked to you. You're like, no, COD's fucking stupid. I'd rather play Siege. Siege is more realistic. And you said you had downloaded COD and then deleted it. That's why we don't ask you because we know you deleted it.
Because y'all weren't getting on. But that's because y'all have y'all shit offline. Because y'all have y'all shit offline and don't tell anybody. That's the problem. But anyways,
maybe during that time we weren't getting on as much. Now it's every other weekend, if we can. But you're always playing like NHL or like fucking bow hunting, some bullshit game, or like
I don't play bow
NHL
hunting.
or something
I'm not a
GAY,
redneck.
you know?
I'm not GAY either.
Um,
Anyways, back to the game. Back to
so
the game.
we're playing COD, and then I died, which never happens because I'm so much better than Toby.
Yeah, Toby, don't
And I
mention
was
mine.
on Instagram, and I opened
Dick.
Instagram and I saw the picture of him with the blood on his face and ear, and he's like that with his fist up, and I was like, no way.
I
And I
thought
was like,
it was
Toby
fake
was
too.
like, I need yeah, Toby was like last alive. He's like, shut the fuck up, I need absolute silence. I was like, Donnie T just got shot. And he was like, shut the fuck, and he like got shot. And I was like, he was like, dude, you're lying. I'm like, dude, no, I'm not. And I sent it to him. And I was like, dude, how the hell did a shooter even get near him? And then we played another round, and then I fucking killed 2 people and like lived. And I was like, well, unlike Donnie T, I dodged a bullet. I thank you. And so stupid. All right, fuck you, dude. Yeah, it just went off from there from Instagram, and I started reading into it. There's Secret Service at this rally in Pennsylvania. I don't know where it was in Pennsylvania. I did not see a city. I want to assume
I
Philly
saw
because
it
Philly is
earlier.
full of trash
It
people.
wasn't Philly.
Philly's full of trash people with trash teams. But the fact that this guy, this 20-year-old Downsy looking guy, okay, he looked like a bulldog with a touch of the Downsies, okay. He had a rifle or AR or something, and he climbed a building and was able to lay down and shoot at our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the next president of the United States. How does that even happen, dog?
I don't know. How do you not secure the perimeter? I don't. Beyond me. And he's 20 years old. Like he was. I don't know. How are you capable of doing that and like you're not getting caught in the first place before a shot goes off? Absolute horseshit. But we were playing. Me and Euless were playing. I think we were playing Siege. No, we were playing Madden with Logan, and Logan's like, "Hey, my girl just said Donald Trump got shot." And I was like, "Bull fucking shit." I got like we were playing. I die, which it happens on Siege. Obviously, it's okay. And I'm not asked though. Like at search on COD, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? They always ask me to play.
I guess we'll
I'm
never
better.
know.
We'll find out soon. But then like I hop on Instagram and I'm like, he did not fucking get shot, dude. And then like I keep scrolling and I found like an actual like thing I follow, like a page I follow that's actual real, and it's like, oh, he got shot at or whatever, and like you see like all the blood, and then they like confirmed and said like, oh, they shot the prompter, the teleprompter, whatever, and like glass shattered and like got his ear or whatever, the glass and whatnot. So I was
He
like,
shot a teleprompter?
I don't know that like that's what it said. It said the prompt or whatever, the teleprompter or whatever it said. Like when I read it yesterday, that's what it said. But like it was glass.
I don't
and
know
like
what I'm more disappointed.
he was
I don't
20
know
years
what I'm
old,
more
bro.
disappointed in. The fact that I don't know what I'm more disappointed in. The fact that Trump got shot at from a guy when he had Secret Service, or the fact that he's reading from a teleprompter. My boy Donnie T goes off the dome, dude. He roasts people. He knows how to rally up the troops, how to rally up the crowd members to get them going, dude. What does he need a teleprompter for? He's not fucking Joe Biden.
I know, right? That guy must. I don't know. Maybe that guy had Joe Biden syndrome and just forgot how to shoot. I don't know.
But on the reports, it was saying there was like a 4-minute, um, a 4 minute. There was 4 minutes of people like yelling, saying there's a shooter, or saying there's a guy on the roof, and nothing happened. Like they weren't treating it as real or something.
I
And
didn't
then
see
he
that.
got
That's fucked
shot
up.
at after that.
That's absolutely
And
fucked up.
then yeah, like a chief, either retired or current chief police, got shot and died from one of the other bullets protecting his wife and child.
He was in the stands, right?
Like, what are we doing?
He was one of
I
the
think
guys in the
so.
stands. Yeah, that's like I think it was like 2 people injured, like critically injured in the stands, like several wounded or something like that. I know they sent like 2 people critically injured to the hospital. I was like, wow, it's kind of fucked up.
Long rally to happen at.
Of all places, Pennsylvania, like
I know you would. Yeah.
that's like fucking.
What kind of state are they?
That's
Are they a red state or blue state?
I'd be lying if I told you.
It's a
If
rich
I had to
country.
guess, it's a state. So it's fucking East Coast, bro. Like
No, but
Pennsylvania.
I'm saying
Yeah.
rich. Yeah, I meant rich
Yeah.
state, like rich
Yeah.
part of Pencil.
Oh, I don't know about the rich part. I don't know where the rally was, but it's still Pennsylvania. So and I doubt they have in like a small ass town that's not like funded. So, I don't know. If I had to guess,
Do you
I
know
think
if
it'd
they're a
be
swing state?
probably. I think it would be Democrat. If I had to guess. But I'm gonna look it up just for
Uh,
the sake of the argument.
you look it up. I want to say Pennsylvania. I bet you a lot of those people are socially liberal and fiscally conservative. You know,
Hold on.
gotta take longer to look it up.
Shut up. I have to spell. It's
Don't you got
split.
Toby's
It's a
Wi-Fi
swing.
over there?
It's a swing state. Shut up, bitch. Couldn't spell.
Mm. Yeah, that
So it's a
makes
swing
sense.
state. But if I had to pick,
That's
it'd
fucking
probably be
weird.
like I don't know. Even though still though, like rich, rich white country over there because Pennsylvania is like full of fucking white folks, obviously.
What state do you think would shoot at Donald Trump if you had to pick a state? I wouldn't have picked Pennsylvania.
Somewhere west, like
It sure
fucking
as fuck
liberals.
isn't Texas.
That wouldn't be Texas. Even the Mexican.
But it's not going to be California because those liberal cucks can't even own a gun.
Yeah, well, they don't want to touch a gun either. We had to pick a state. Shit. Let's see. I would
What's
go...
like a Democratic type state that's not so bitch?
Well, we can't go Oregon or Washington. It's not going to be Cali.
Maybe
I don't
New
know
York?
if it...
Maybe. Or like Massachusetts? New York? One of those East Coast fucking dirtbag states?
Up higher. I could see Massachusetts being in. I go to Mass.
That makes sense. You're like, all right, go park the fucking car in Harvard Yard. I'm going to shoot at the Donny T. I'm going to have to edit that out before I get fucking shadow banned from YouTube's. It's a group of fucking balls. It's a group of Bostonians who just watched The Town. They're like, all right, guys, we're going to fucking go in there and we're going to shoot at the president.
Whose car are we
They're
taking?
going to be like Jeremy Renner in that one scene. It's like, whose car are we going to take?
I just said that.
Great movie.
He's like, whose car are we taking? It's like, put me in the acting.
He's like, I need you to help me.
Oh my god! Like, I need you to help me. I can't tell you what we're gonna
do.
Where we're going, we're gonna hurt some people. So whose car are we taking? Jeremy Renner's the fucking not goat, but obviously he's quality.
Definition of loyalty. Loyalty of Southie. That's what everyone cares about in Southie, in South Boston. Loyalty. My fucking Boston sounds like New York, but they all sound the same. He's like, he fucking protected me when I was a kid and I was getting beat to death by a group of blacks.
But
so I am loyal to him for life.
Yeah, see, but they probably like if you go up there, you cannot mistake them for one or the other because if not, they would probably like want to fight you. Like, where's the fucking homies at, huh? They're gonna just like fucking gig up on you, kick your ass. So what's gonna happen?
Where's Ben Affleck? Does Matt Damon live around here? My boy's wicked smart. But yeah, dude, the fact that a president hasn't been shot at since like what, Reagan? I think Ronald Reagan was the last president to get shot. Also Republican.
They just don't want him to win, bro. As simple as that. They just don't want him to win.
Now he has to win. And if he doesn't win, if they thought the fucking storming of the Capitol was wild, what do you think is going to happen now if he loses? The ball's in your court. Democrats.
I don't see Biden being reelected, so. But stranger things.
We didn't see him being elected the first time, and look what happened, you know?
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I went with Biden. I didn't vote, but I could see Biden being fucking elected that first time.
I didn't see it.
I
think it was more of like a change. It was more of like because him and Kamala. So they were like, "Oh yeah, woman in office, and we hate Donny T's Trump, so get him out of here."
That's
and
why.
Then you put Biden in office, and they're like, "How could it have gone so wrong?"
Yeah, like you did it, you idiots.
Yeah, I was paying $7 for eggs for like 3 months. I was fucking pissed.
Yeah, no shit. They're back down right now. Just put him back in office, bro. Just put him back in office. That's what we need to do.
It's my thing. And I'll admit, when I was like, when the Biden-Trump election, the first one was happening, I was one of those fucking bitches who was like, dude, why does Donny T have to tweet stupid shit and come off as a fucking bigot asshole? Like, I was one of those dumbasses, but I didn't know. I'll admit I was wrong. I didn't know. I don't know politics. I don't know politics. I don't know business. He's a businessman. So, like, our economy was thriving.
Exactly. He comes off as an asshole, and it's his personality that where he lost points in that election, and that's where it fucked up at. But they also don't want him in office now because they know he's not Biden, and they can't control him. Like the people who are also in office already, and they're like, I don't know how all that other electoral shit works, but like they're already in office, and they can't control him and tell him exactly what to do because he knows his power, and he's not going to do what they tell him to do like Biden does, a little fucking puppet. Because Donnie
Yeah.
T does what the fuck he wants.
I know. Donnie's
So-
like, you're wrong, and your wife looks like a dog. So stupid, dude. But yeah, like, yeah, like my dad broke it down, and he's not even big into politics and probably doesn't know a whole lot. But he's like, Donald Trump's a businessman, so he'll do good
Yes.
for the economy. He's like, Biden's been in politics for 40 years. What the fuck has he done? And I was like, wow.
That-
I really thought about it. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
as
you're
simple
probably
as
right.
that. Even I heard that like back in the first election in 2016 when Donnie was getting elected and all that. Like he's a businessman for the 4 years. We were stable, and then COVID came around and all this shit happened. And they're like, all right, we need a new guy in office. Biden it is. Oh, and he has a woman running with him for vice president. Let's go with him. And people were like, oh, yeah, let's do this. No. Businessman. Choose that guy.
He's not a businessman. He's a businessman. Jay-Z. Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
Bitch.
And Kamala, everyone hates Kamala because she's like put away so many people in jail for like misdemeanor bullshit crimes, like weed. A lot of stuff with weed. She would like put them in jail for like years. And I'm like, dude, if you smoke weed, as long as you're not endangering people, who cares? These fucking
weed's more
these
of a
child
problem
predators
because-
need to be killed.
You know why they did that though? Weed was more of a fucking like the government wasn't making any cheese off of it, bro. Like it wasn't controlled like it is now with dispensaries and all this shit. And they weren't making any bread off of it. Now it's a fucking controlled substance, and like they can make money off of it and profit from it. Bam. Now they're okay with it. That's why they were getting put in jail back then. Assholes. Can't wait till I move out of
Yeah, but
America.
the fact that so many Democrats voted for them after knowing she put so many people in jail for weed, you think Republicans are smoking weed? That's more of a Democratic thing, bruh. Republicans are drinking fucking ice cold beer. And these fucking Democrats with green hair are the ones smoking weed. Yeah, and they still voted. See, I don't know. I don't know politics. This isn't a political show, but we're getting political this episode.
I know it's horseshit. That's what I know it is. That's why I don't involve myself with it.
Yeah,
tomfoolery.
Fuck all the damn memes of after him getting shot of like Mini Man and shit.
It's 50 Cent, you know. This is goated. 50 Cent literally had like a fucking like show that night, and he's like I look up and I'm trending on Twitter, and then he had like he was performing and he had like a hologram background like from a projector, and like it was a Mini Man cover, and then Donnie T's face was on it. Bless you.
I remember during the first Biden-Trump election, he said he can't vote because he's a felon or whatever. But he was like, if I could vote, I would vote for Donald Trump. And everyone gave him shit. And now you're looking at him like, yeah, he was right.
Yeah, we got
my favorite meme is probably the imagine Trump security yelling Donald Duck.
I saw that today.
So stupid. I thought that was funny when I first saw it. We're back stronger than ever.
Are you going to be voting?
When does the election start? November?
It's November, yeah.
November, yeah. I'll vote this year. And I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for.
But there are going to be signs.
Yeah. I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, okay.
As long as she doesn't run the country, we're in the clear, okay? We don't need an old woman getting her period in the first office. That's first lady in the office.
Oh, I guess you can't get that when you're that old. I don't know.
Guys can be pregnant now. You can be an old woman and get your period. Okay?
Well, don't even get me started on that shit. That shit is terrible. I saw a thing.
Started. Dylan, there are only two genders.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Correct. Correct. I don't give a... Look, I'm going to piss some people off. You know, people who do watch it, and eventually when this comes out, fuck you guys who think there's more than two, bro. I saw a thing yesterday, and I told Ulysses, like, I told him about it, and I said to him, he's like, fucking parents held a gender reveal party for their adult son who decided to transition to a woman. I was like, you got to be fucking shitting me, Glory.
He was a grown man transitioning to a woman?
Transitioning to a woman. And they had a box and out came a fucking pink balloon. I was like, oh my fucking God, dude. I was like, somebody invited me to that. I would fucking deliberately show up and fuck shit up. I was like, that's so stupid.
Doesn't make any sense. They had a gender reveal party because he's transitioning? Not because he's pregnant?
No. Stupid. The man was transitioning to
These
a woman.
Are the people that voted for Biden.
Probably. More than likely. 95% sure. But yeah, that's horseshit. There's two genders.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Would you agree? Is there two genders?
Yeah, I would say there's two sexes. So everyone wants to say there's infinite number of genders, identify as a fucking brick wall, blah, blah, blah. But there are two sexes, male, female.
Done.
That's why you can't have fucking men's sports versus women's sports, because we'd beat the shit out of them. That's why. Because there's different sexes. Doesn't matter what gender, your sex. Male or female. When you see a form that says sex, do you put male or female, or are you like me and say yes, please?
Yes, I was gonna say yes, please. Obviously. Hell yeah!
Super.
It's like desired salary, $3 million. Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in South Central.
Yeah, we got a problem?
Yeah. So we had I said, we had a discussion on that on our podcast, which is now over. But we were just discussing like you can be gay, bi, lesbian, all this shit, dude. I don't care. When you start getting to the fucking like LGBTQ plus, I was like, LGB, you got me. Cool. Lesbian, gay, bi. Once you get to the T, I'm gone. Like you're fucked. I'm not listening to the conversation anymore. Like you could be transgender, queer, which is still gay. It doesn't matter. It makes no fucking sense. Lesbian, gay, bi, all the same thing. Either way, you're gay. Doesn't matter. I don't care. But transgender shit, like, get the fuck out of here. Come on. Be for real.
If you're not doing it for sports, I don't see the big deal as much. So if you're just being trans to be trans, okay. But it's when you put it into sports is when I get pissed off. Because it's like, well, bitch, this Jack's guy is going to like ball on this fucking WNBA player because he's a man. Joanna Man. They made a movie about it 20 years ago. Holds up. As far as men versus women in basketball. Yeah, I was talking about this the other day with I forgot who I was talking about it with, but about Serena and Venia and whatever the fuck their black sister tennis women. They of course yeah, okay. What's her dad's name? Fucking Pluto.
Richard.
They played, both of the sisters played a guy, a male tennis player who was ranked like 400 and something or 200 something.
Yes, pretty much last, and he beat them.
So low on the bar, and he beat them both back to back. And people say, well, men and women are equal. No, they're not. They're not. Physically, they're not. Physically.
That is true.
Now,
that's a true story.
Are the Williams sisters jacked as hell and probably could beat my ass? Doubtful. I'm willing to go to that challenge.
Challenge
up for the challenge.
Challenge accepted, he said.
I was going to say. But yeah, dude, I keep seeing Instagram. And like social media makes you think everyone's fucking trans. Dude, 0.0001% of the world is trans. But we have to change all these laws and all these rules.
Because like, people...
Why? That's 0.01%.
Because we keep seeing it all over fucking social media. It's like fucking thrown at us. All this propaganda bullshit. Which is a very political episode, I know, obviously. You don't do that, neither do I. But obviously it's being said, so we're going to let it be known. But it's this horseshit. It's just being thrown in our face, and they're like, take it. And I'm like, no, bitch.
That.
I don't swing that way.
Yeah, the world's going to hell. After they made fucking Mr. Potato Head trans, I was like, what are we doing, guys? He's a fucking toy.
Wait,
you know?
When the fuck did we make
a toy.
Mr. Potato Head? When the fuck did we make Mr. Potato Head trans? When the fuck did this happen?
3 or 4 years ago.
Son of a bitch.
Like 3 or 4 years ago.
Where was I at? In a dark hole? I must have been. Must have been playing COD, kicking people's ass in Warzone.
Shane Gillis talked about it on the special. It's fucking hilarious. His first one on YouTube. He said, I have a Fox News dad, and he would watch the news. He would get angry watching the news and turn it off. Like when he would get so angry, he would turn it off. Something like that. I forgot. But the thing that made me laugh so hard, he was like, He's like, one day he's watching TV and he's like, fucking Mr. Potato Head's trans. I'm going to bed. This world's going to hell. But the
He
way he
was
says
not
it and
wrong.
looks is so funny.
Yeah, Shane Gillis is fucking hilariously funny. Can't lie. But yeah, this world is going hell right now. I feel like it's America, not the world. But
I mean, yeah, it's all social media. I don't see any of this shit in real life, really. As far as like people preaching about gay rights and trans rights and
I don't have
being black is great, and if you're white, you're the enemy. I don't see that shit really in real life.
I
Thank
don't see
God.
it. I don't have a
Be annoying
problem
if I
with you
did.
being transgender and all that. But like once you start like flaunting it and like forcing it towards people, I'm like, yeah, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, once you tell people how to live their life, so it's easier for you, is when everyone's like, fuck you,
Yeah,
and
they
then you're
want you
transphobic because you
to
say that.
conform
So
to
yeah,
them instead of the other way around. So it's like, no, you fit in, bitch. I'll keep doing what I was doing. You don't like it?
yeah, it's
Too fucking bad, huh?
this video's gonna get pulled from the YouTubes, but it's fine. We're having fun. It's all jokes, peeps. It's a comedy podcast. I'm not fucking Tucker Carlson. I'm not fucking some other old white guy with a fucking political show. Am I Alex Jones? I don't know. Is there fucking a chemical in the water making the frogs gay? That's what
Possibly.
Alex Jones says.
Possibly.
They're making the fucking frogs gay. I have a hot take that I want to get your opinion on. You like I've had a food one and a movie one, but I guess I'll do another movie one. My hot take is Leonardo DiCaprio is a better actor than Denzel Washington. The ball's in your court.
I want you to answer that for yourself real quick. What's your take on it?
DiCaprio has more range and has been in better movies. And he's not
Like-
the same guy every other movie.
Like,
The fucking Revenant, where he spoke a total of 5 words and acted his tits off with grunts and sounds. Django, he played a slave owner, which in Hollywood is fucking impossible to play nowadays.
okay, that's
He was
just,
Jordan Belfort in Wolf of Wall Street.
which was quality.
He was in the fucking Depad. He's been in a lot of great movies, and they're all different roles. To me, Denzel is always a pissed off black guy in every movie. He's always a pissed off black guy. Every movie. Am I wrong?
Very.
I'm not saying Denzel's a bad actor. I'm not saying he's
No,
bad.
no,
I'm
we
just
know-
saying
we
Leo is
get
better.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
I would give you now that Denzel doesn't do as many, and he's very selective in his choices of what movies he make. You have an argument, but to not look at Denzel's past, who is beyond older, or what's DiCaprio, like 40 something?
Probably, yeah.
Denzel's in like
think
what,
so.
60s, 70s.
Yeah, 60s, I want to say.
He's made a lot more movies, and like obviously DiCaprio was like started really really fucking young because he was in like what is it, Catch Me If You Can. He was in some younger when he was younger too. Also, I'll give him that. But
Dude, he played a
back in the
retarded guy,
80s
and What's
I
Eating
know,
Gilbert
he
Grape
did. Yes, I know.
as a kid.
I know.
Gilbert.
And he was very good, and he
Gilbert.
didn't receive stupid. And he didn't receive an award for that, and he should have. Yes. But Denzel has made so many movies, like from the 80s and 90s, where acting, but like we didn't have all these like fucking CGI shits and whatnot. Like you're just acting and like you're cutting scenes here and there. Like John Q. Don't hate on fucking John Q. Quality ass movie. I'm trying to think of the one where he's like a fucking like a detective. I can't think of
I know what you're going to say.
what.
You're going to say Man on Fire. I already know.
Man on Fire is good. It's quality. Which I gotta look up Denzel movies. I don't fucking remember the titles. I'm trying to think of the specific one. Oh, he's also going to be in Gladiator. Thank you very much. That's a different role, so fuck off.
Oh, yeah. A Black King Gladiator times. That's believable.
Okay, dude, they were
Stupid.
not like having slaves like that back then. Slaves were just people who couldn't fucking. They were just random people. They weren't just fucking all black.
Okay.
Jackass.
This is what's
Look
wrong
up-
with
learn
woke
your
Hollywood.
history. Learn your history.
You go woke, you go broke.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Has Disney learned nothing from making these woke bullshit movies, dude?
What about Flight? Huh? Flight.
I didn't
Fuck
see
your
it.
quality. Oh, here we go. See, you haven't seen him, and you're
I kn-
talking down
I
on
know
Denzel,
about
though.
it. I know he's the drunk pilot who has to drink to
Yes,
fly, and he lands.
quality.
He had a airplane crash, and he landed it while drunk, and he went to court for it. I don't know what happened after that, but that's the
Yep,
movie.
yep. We got the Bone Collector, where he's a paraplegic detective, like a forensic scientist. That shit's quality. Stop playing. You see, you laugh.
Paraplegic detective. Come on,
He's not a detective. He's a forensic
yeah,
scientist. So fuck off. You see,
he's a fucking
you're
vegetable. Is what he is.
you're not wrong. We got Training Day, John Q, American Gangster. Uh, like you said, Man on Fire. Like you got to go back into the '90s and look at his shit, and in the '80s, bro, when he
Remember the
actually started.
Titans.
So don't be a hater until you've seen the movies. Because
But
his
Leo has
range.
more range, is what I'm saying. And range,
Okay,
having range makes you a better actor, dude. It does.
nowadays, yes. Like he has more range. Denzel is not. Denzel can get into different range nowadays too, though. But again, he's selective on his movies right now because he's older. Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's in his prime, in his fucking 40s. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to. Denzel's like 60, 70. He's got to take it a little bit slower.
I think they're both pretty selective on their movies.
I'm not
Because if you
saying
think about
DiCaprio
it,
isn't.
both
I'm
Leo,
not saying DiCaprio isn't,
both
but he has, he's in it, like he's in his prime, bro. Denzel is not. Talking about time wise, not like acting wise.
yeah.
So it's up for debate. I'm
Yeah,
going
but they're not
Denzel.
making great movies anymore. So they're not making great movies anymore nowadays. That's why I'm saying like those two have great movies from
Well,
like 90s till now. So I think it's a fair comparison, those two guys.
it's a fair comparison. I'm gonna go Denzel because Denzel is one of my personal favorite actors, if not the favorite. So suck a dick.
Hmm. Should we do another hot take? I don't have one off dome, but do you have a hot take? Because we both disagree on just about everything.
I do not have a hot take off the dome. I don't.
Take
How
live
about
in a
Lincoln
house or
Park's
live in an
ass?
RV.
Lincoln Park's ass. Hot take.
How fucking dare you?
I'm kidding. It's on your sign. That was an easy fucking mark. How you doing?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm stealing your
I don't
thunder.
have another hot take, and that's annoying. But you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna go to my bit of the week. I'm trying to work on. I thought of this the other day at work, and I was like, it's only like a sentence, but I think I can get a joke out of it if I work hard enough. It's basically, I think white people, some white people nowadays are pissed that they didn't have that time to be racist, prejudiced people. Like how couple hundred years ago, you could be like evil white person. I don't want no blacks here. I feel like a lot of white people nowadays are mad they didn't get to be a part of that. And I was like, do you think like a couple hundred years ago, you had poor white people with their Christmas list that said like be a slave owner or some shit? They had that written on their Christmas list. Because if you're poor and white, there's no way you're affording a slave, dog. Let's be real. Even if you bale some hay, sell some corn, you're not owning a slave if you're poor or white 200 years ago. So stupid, dude. And I can say that joke because I'm Hispanic, so I relate to none of it. But yeah, I just thought about that the other day. I'm like, I bet you some poor white people had that on their Christmas list. Did they even have Christmas 200 years ago? I think so.
I'm pretty sure Jesus Christ has been around that long.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I guess so.
you're
Yeah.
a fucking. Sometimes you're an idiot. I
I'm
swear.
trying to work on something with that. Like make it a joke. I just have like a couple sentences like that, but
I can see it
so
being
stupid,
funny.
dude.
You're gonna have to word that very carefully.
I can see it eating total shit, and everyone's like, "You're fucking racist."
Exactly.
I'm like,
I'll
"Yeah,
tell you
well, you're
what.
fat."
I'm not. I will definitely be at the show when you tell that one, and then I'll laugh. I'll be the only guy laughing, but it's okay.
I mean, did you listen to my last episode? Because I fucking played the audio of my new jokes that I did. I already forgot what they were.
I have not watched the episode.
Well, how fucking dare you, Dylan?
It was 2 weeks ago. How dare I just take care of my fucking car that was just like completely wrecked? Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, Dylan, you don't work, so how dare you not fucking listen to your boys pod on the YouTubes? Because it's not like you're doing anything else in your spare time. Dick.
At this point, if you keep it up, I'm not going to. So kiss my ass.
I did making woke movies. Everything has to be like diversity with anyone but white people. I'm like make a remake of women of all ethnicities called like Hershey's. And is it based on a chocolate bar? You're damn right it is. It's in the name, Hershey's. That was one. It did okay. I put more into it, but I'm just giving you the cliff notes. And then the other one was like, make a freaking war movie with an all-female cast called like ISIS the movie. I, comma, sis. It would work either way. And it got a laugh. I'm giving you the gist, so it's not that great, but
I'll go
yeah,
back and watch
that was
the
like a new
podcast.
joke, and it did pretty well. Yeah,
I'll go
I
back
was
and watch it.
crushing for 2
Yeah,
man.
when I'm working out, I'll listen to it. So I can like be pissed off because how terrible it is.
Tell us the 7 guys in that room that one day.
Yeah, guys. How gay? How gay? Can I
Oh,
say gay
wow.
on here? I'm pretty sure I can say gay.
I mean, from all the shit we've already said, you think gay is going to get us kicked off YouTube?
You know,
You
it
talked
might.
about how you hated trans people for 10 minutes, Dylan.
No, I didn't say how I hate them. Thank you very much. That's to get you kicked off, or at least me. I said I hate how they force it upon us, on other people.
We just talked about how fucking... We just talked about our Republican values, and you're worried about saying gay? Come on, man. Keep up. Keep up.
What am I here for? Oh, keep up, man. Keep up. Shout out Workaholics.
Damn, we're already past an hour. Can't believe it. Yeah,
Look,
it's on
I'm
Hulu.
that
Watch
good.
it if you haven't.
Yeah, that's the OG show. That's our show. Yeah, you're welcome. Because I know like this, rifting with me, it's pretty fucking easy, and the shit can go on forever. But obviously, good things got to come to an end, which is me.
This is probably my most political episode to date, and it'll probably get me kicked off the YouTubes. So
it may not be like the funniest one, like episode. Like when you were on our show, it was just me and you, which like we were fucking laughing constantly. But if I'm on here again some other time, it'll definitely be funny. And when you get the views for this episode,
I want to be honest, I laughed quite a bit. I think this is one of the funniest episodes. The fact that it's political made it better.
It is funny.
So this might be my best episode to date.
With me and you, it's just like a dynamic difference because we're so fucking like we disagree on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, like we just do it on purpose just to piss each other off because that's what we did in high school. But that's just me.
Yeah, the dynamic's always been like me and Toby agree on more shit, you and Euless agree on more shit, but that we all butt heads. But yeah, me and you for sure are a different dynamic. Could work for a show. Who knows? If the views get up, I get some comments, get some likes, maybe Dylan will be a weekly guest, maybe every other week, Because doing it alone is hard, and
it's hard. But I'm here even if I got a job. You can hit me up anytime because I'm a great co-host. I'm fucking hilarious. And you know what? In this day and age, why not have a white guy on the show? Obviously, I'm part white, not full white. Thank you very much. Mexican dude.
Yeah. Why do you need a black co-host? Haven't we had enough black people in the past 5 years?
All right, that was shots
comedy.
Fired. But yeah, you're welcome. I do this. People, look, go ahead. I know you're gonna be all the females bawling over me. It's cool. I get it. I get that all the time. Get all the attention. I get it.
All the females.
Ladies love me.
You hear that, McKay? McKay?
I'll leave her ass.
Hey, Dylan, how's that wedding planning going?
Terrible.
She's not the one.
It's okay. She doesn't watch the show, so it's okay. She didn't hear this either, so it doesn't matter. She won't know about this.
All right, well, we're at an hour and 5 minutes. Man, probably my longest episode. But yeah, doing it solo is hard. Sometimes I don't have shit to talk about. I have to look for current events to fill some time. But with a person, it's easy. We bounce off each other. Different topics, different shit. Get political when I want to fucking laugh. I like just saying outlandish, stupid shit in my Republican character because it makes me laugh. If it makes y'all pissed, it's jokes, dog. It's jokes. But it makes me laugh.
Your parents
should fucking Giannis Pap is Sean Terry.
Yeah, if you don't think it's funny and you're offended, your parents should have disciplined you more. Thank you very much. Pussies. I could say that, right?
That is Dylan Williams, folks. He lives at 122 College Park Road in an RV.
That is so not the address.
Hey, folks. Well, we're going to end the episode how we end all the episodes. Oh, wait. I have one more question for a guest, if I have guests. Dylan, if you could go back before we end the episode, if you could go back in time to talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell him?
This is very fucking easy. Don't go to college. It's not necessary. Get into people skills, and that's how you'll make it in life. Because in specific, not specific like sales, but that's a good one. Learn how to be interpersonal with people. College isn't needed, and you'll do a lot better in life. Don't be a fucking weirdo.
Well said. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, if I have a guest, I want to ask him that question. Just not. That's a good answer. I don't want someone to be like, "Well, yeah, I would fucking invest in Google and blah 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 blah," like bullshit. But like just like personal,
investment. Just to riff real quick, not to riff like make it long, but investments kind of bullshit. A lot of people that post that stuff, it's for clicks and say, "Oh, you do this," and a lot of people end up losing money. Don't listen to that shit. Learn it first. If you really like it, you'll learn it, and when you learn it, you're gonna take a loss or two, but eventually you'll catch up to the curve and win. But do it at your own pace. And like I said, college isn't needed. It's not necessary unless you're like a doctor or a lawyer. Then yeah, obviously. But otherwise, don't listen to people. Don't listen to outside noise. Just learn to interact with people, and you'll do great in life. I promise.
We'll be right back. No, well said. Well said. All right, guys, we're gonna end the episode how we always end the episode. Thanks for listening, sharing, subscribing. If you like Dylan being on the pod, fucking let me know. Let me know if you got some topics you want us to talk about. I'll bring him on again because your boy doesn't have a job, so he's free whenever.
I'm always free, even if I got
Watch
a job.
You get a job now. Watch you get a job now because I want you to be on. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I found a job. I work 10-12.
Anyways, go ahead.
But yeah, we're at the time of the episode. All right, great. That'll be the thumbnail. Championship.
I'm out.
We're gonna have to edit the pod for all the Republican talk. We're gonna have to put in beep beep.
Yeah, look, so you stupid. They're gonna do that. They're gonna beep Donnie T's name. Beep beep.
We're gonna get so demonetized. I'm not even getting paid for this. Who cares? They can't even demonetize me. I'm not even monetized. But yeah, I hope you like having Dylan on because I liked having him on. I still want to get Toby on just so I could talk shit. But if people think this episode's bad, if I ever get Toby on, I'll be banned from YouTube. Most likely banned. Just from what he'll say on PS4, I'll be banned. But yeah, thanks for sharing, liking, subscribing. Pops, I know you're watching this. Yes, Dylan is still 6'3". He's still tall and fat. Yes.
Not bad. Thank you.
Right. We're going to end the episode how we always do. Say it with me, D. Wills. Hoop a stank. And we're out.